name is Victoria, and I currently serve at Vero Beach Charter High School and Masters Academy with Campus Life. I was led to join Campus Life for a number of reasons, but the biggest was just the idea of being in a public school and being able to openly share the gospel with students is something that was really unique about Campus Life to me. I went to a public school and that was not something that was readily available. And so when I heard that there was this evangelistic organization that was openly sharing the gospel with students, I just knew that I needed to be a part of it. Volunteering for Campus Life can look like a lot of different things. For me, I'm involved with two very different clubs. So I'm at Vero Beach Charter High School and then Masters Academy. At Vero Beach Charter High School, I'm primarily involved with small groups and also presenting the wrap up at the end of the club. So discussing the topic with students and then also having the opportunity to present them with the biblical perspective at the end. And then at Masters Academy, I serve as a site leader. So I get an inside look at what goes on in prepping club and choosing the curriculum that the students are learning and helping to prepare leaders to then present those things to students. So I've seen pretty much everything that has to do with club at this point, and I love all of it, just getting to be involved with every aspect from beginning to end. I have been a part of Campus Life for about a year now, and in that time, I've seen God move into the lives of students in many different ways. But for me, the biggest thing that stood out is seeing students take these biblical concepts and being able to apply them to their lives and really moving it from something they know in their head to something that they believe in their heart. That has been really evident specifically at Masters Academy. It is a little bit of a different club because it's a Christian school. And so a lot of them are in Bible classes. They have the knowledge, but they don't necessarily know how to apply it to their lives. And so the small groups at Campus Life really help to take them from, okay, I know Jesus on paper to, no, I actually know him as my Savior. So that's been a really cool way that God has moved through Campus Life. What I enjoy most about Campus Life is definitely the small groups. I love just getting to spend that intentional time with students and getting to connect with them and hear about their own lives, but then also just to explore these biblical concepts with them and to help them dive deeper into a concept that maybe they know or they've heard of, oh, this is the fruit of the Spirit, but they don't really know what it means. So really getting to the bottom of what these biblical concepts are through small groups is definitely my favorite part of Campus Life. The hardest thing about Campus Life is also small groups. It can be hard sometimes to get students to go beyond an answer that's somewhere along the lines of, yes, I agree, or no, I don't agree. And just getting to the center of what a concept means and getting them to go a little deeper into their own life too and to begin to be vulnerable with their small group leader and with their peers to really explore a biblical topic is sometimes hard. But once you find your rhythm and you are being there consistent for your students and showing up for them, they become more and more comfortable with you and they start to open up, and it makes small groups easier as you go along. So it's definitely hard to sometimes know which follow-up questions to ask, but once you find your rhythm and you get a little more comfortable, then it all starts to fall into place. I would recommend volunteering for Campus Life to all believers. As Christians, we are called to share the gospel, and this is a unique, hands-on way that you can be right in the trenches, sharing the gospel in the daily lives of students in a relational way, which is how Jesus shared the gospel. He got to know people, and then he was able to present God's truth to them, and that is what Campus Life does every day in our schools. So any believer who has that desire in their heart, this is a great way to get involved and to be hands-on in working to build God's kingdom. Something that people might not consider when volunteering with Campus Life is the community that you as a leader build. It's all about building community for the students and helping them to have that Christ-centered community in their schools. But Serving really gives you a community of leaders too. I know specifically at Charter, it's just such a close-knit group of leaders, and we really are there to just share each other's burdens and to pray for each other and support each other. And that is something that's really special. So if you are looking for a community as well, it's a great place to find that Christian community as a leader for yourself.